Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona. Happy 2025. With the advent of the new year comes a host of brand new Stampin' Up! Products. So today launches Stampin' Up's Celebration brochure. That is where you can earn free product with minimum purchases of $60 and $120. Throughout the months, January and February, I'll be showing you some of those products. Also debuting is the January through April 2025 mini catalog. Hello, Jeanne. Thanks so much for joining. It's filled with all kinds of brand new paper crafting products for spring. In addition, there's a new release of a scrapbooking brochure online and online exclusives and 3 brand new kits. So if you need to know where to find those, you just let me know and I will send you the links. But today I am going to be focusing on Celebration because I love Celebration. Who doesn't love free? So let me pop you down to my workspace and I'll get started. Thank you everyone for joining me today. If you're watching live or the replay, I'm glad you're here. Hey Sandy, thanks so much for popping in. Hi Donna. So here is the Celebration brochure. There are 14 exclusive products you can earn free with qualifying purchases. And so today I am going to be playing with the Pick a Season stamp set. This is a 2-step stamp. And what's fun about this is that you can choose the spring theme that you want. So we have some flowers, some Easter eggs, just some leaves. Hey Kay, thanks for popping in. We've got hearts for Valentine's Day and we have clover leaves for a St. Patrick's Day. So this is a really fun set. This is free with a $60 purchase before tax and shipping. And then because this one doesn't have any sentiments, I brought in this bundle. It's called the heart-shaped bundle. And I love the sentiments. My heart loves your heart. Just because I care. There's a thank you and a hello. So I combined the Pick a Season with the heart-shaped. And then this also has some coordinating dies. So this one is available free with a $120 purchase before tax and shipping. So those are the ones I'm going to be playing with today, and I'm doing a fun fold, going to show you a fun fold. If you don't have this catalog and you'd like one, give me a shout and I will get one in the mail to you as soon as I can. I'm also going to be using the Toadstool Gardens 6x6 Designer Series paper. Hey Kathy, thanks for joining. Oh, it's freezing in Ohio. That's not good. So this is the Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. Very fresh and vibrant, and it coordinates with the terrific Toadstool bundle in the new mini catalog. Hey Rita, thanks so much for popping in. So here's the card we are going to create today. It's just a little fun fold. Using that 2-step stamp, Pick a Season. So let's show you the products, the pieces. This will also be available later on my blog at KimPlaysWithPaper.com, the measurements as well as the sample and Facebook, a YouTube replay as well. So what we're going to start with is a piece of Melon Mambo cardstock. And let me measure that for you to get it right. It's 8 1/4. Thank you, Kathy. It's fun. I love that you can change those little, these little things, the little flowers to hearts or St. Patrick's Day. So we have 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then we need to score this at 2 3/4. So I'll just slide that into my trimmer and score right here. But then I can put my trimmer away. Give this a nice little burnish. Now, what's interesting about this fun fold is that the fun fold can be, it could be used this way, or I'm going to be using it this way because of the image is just so much larger. All right. And then we have a 5 1/4 by 4 basic white. Again, this is part of the Toadstool Gardens. 4 1/4 by 1. That'll be just a little accent piece. Our coordinating colors are Granny Apple Green. So let me grab that measurement for you. That is 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. Then there's Melon Mambo. Hey, Lara, thanks for joining. Thanks, everyone, for watching this morning. 3 inches. The Melon Mambo is 3 inches by 4 1/4. That will layer like this. And then we do have our basic white piece, which is 4 by 2 3/4. And then our last piece of Designer Series paper. That's that Toadstool Gardens, free with a $60 order during Celebration. Celebration runs through February 28th. So our Designer Series paper piece is 4 by 2 1/2. So let's go ahead and put that on to that. It just fits nicely on that little front flap. And then we'll be able to do some stamping, and I'll show you the two-step stamping means that it just takes a couple of stamps to get the image that you want. So that just goes up here to make the flap. This is just a really quick and easy fun fold, just a little bit different as well, because this card can also be made without the fun fold. And I'll try to grab one of those. Thank you, Sandy. I'll try to grab one of those samples at the end so that you can see it. I've made a couple of samples with this set. So many things to play with. I'm so excited. There was an additional video yesterday on the day to celebrate stamp set. So be sure to check my YouTube channel for that, because that's another fun stamp set. But as the next couple of months go on, I'll be showing you different card samples made with all of the products. I just never know where to start, and then I get excited. But I have a lot of birthdays this month, so I have been busy crafting for that. A lot of team anniversaries this month. Celebration is always a good time to purchase Stampin' Up! Starter Kit, because there are a lot of special offers. This month, it just happens to be you get $99. You choose $125 worth of product. Shipping is included, but during Celebration, you have two choices. You could either get 2 free Stampin' Right marker sets valued at $25 each, and a coordinating stamp set, or $30 extra worth of product. So that's a really good value. All right, so here's our basic white. I have Granny Apple Green, and I have the big foliage stamp from that stamp set all ready to go on my block. As a reminder, I'm using the Pick Season stamp set. Hey, Shirley, thanks so much for popping in. We're making a fun fold using one of the Celebration products. So I'm going to need to put my big tree right up here. It's all inked up. I'm just going to give the ink a second to set in. That's my Granny Apple Green. And See, I will need that for the grass, so I'll set that aside. Let's next put the tree trunk in. And that is early espresso that I'm using for that. And I'll get a little bit of ink on that. Hey, Debbie, thanks for popping in. Just doing a little creating this morning, and you can see there are little spaces designed especially, for this two-step stamp. And I think it's very forgiving too, that if you don't get it just in the right spot, it's just really, it's okay. So we'll put that aside. Let's, I do want to put the sentiment on. And just as a reminder, if you missed my intro, no worries. You can always go back and watch the replay. Hey, Barb, thanks for popping in. I am using the sentiment from the heart-shaped stamp set just because I care. That's a thinking of you card. And it could be birthday, it could be anything. But it's a very, it's just because I care. And you can send cards for that too. And people really, really do appreciate that. So I'm going to just put that down here at the bottom. Hey, Dawn, thanks for popping in. There we go with the Melon Mambo. Maybe I'll leave that open. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of grass with the Granny Apple Green. And these little stamps are they're all included in the set, and you can use them or not use them. It's just like a little builder, you can add whatever you want. But grass. We don't have a lot of grass in Arizona, but the neighbors across the street do have grass. And I was always thinking, instead of doing snow angels, I could go do grass angels if I ever missed my grass. All right, so then I have the three little flowers, and so during Valentine's Day I could change them to the hearts. I know for my hey Linda, thanks for joining. For my St. Patrick's Day friends, we have the clovers, and then Easter the eggs, and maybe just leaves too. So lots of choices. So let's just ink this up and just carefully stamp in those little holes in the tree that were designed for that. And I'm doing that with Melon Mambo. Just kind of go around the tree and add the accents. Sometimes you can see how the space is designed specifically for that little stamp. That's what's so great about the photopolymer, is that you can see exactly where you are stamping. All right, so we've made our little tree. Yes, Kathy, I just, as I was stamping, I just saw your question. The little buds, there are, because you have this little, the little one, so you can kind of see how they fit in there. It did take me, maybe I practiced on a piece of scrap paper to try to get those in there, but they fit almost any way that you put them in there. So very forgiving. All right, now I'll just put that on the front here. Now, the one thing to remember when we're making this particular fun fold is that we don't want to put adhesive on the entire back, or that we'll just glue the card closed. So let's put the adhesive, just a couple of strips right up here, and then we can position that flap, and then it opens as such. You could stamp something in the middle if you wanted to. Oh my goodness, I got on really crooked, but I do have my, oh, look, I was going to say, I do have my heat gun out, so I could fix that. Because did you know if you if you get something on crooked, you can heat the back, loosen up the adhesive, and then that peels off really nicely. So I'm just going to bring in, you could use linen thread here, but I have some white baker's twine. Of course, it's a new one, and I have to find the edge. Sometimes that all unravels for me. And I will tie a bow with that. And put that on the front. Just real springy. Going to be lots of different ways to use this stamp set in the coming months. And the best news is it is free with a purchase. All right, let me grab a glue dot. I roll up a little glue dot with my finger and place it right on that knot. And then I can place it on my card if it doesn't stick to my finger. All right. And trim off the pieces. I'm not sure that this needs jewels, but you always need to have some jewels. So let's add some of our iridescent pearls, basic jewels. These are nice to have on hand because they go with almost everything, and you can also color them with blends if you want to have them match a specific color or cardstock. Let's see, so we'll grab one from here, a little guy over here, and then a little one. This is a little harder to see down at the bottom, but and he's running away from me. I'll just get another one and corral it later. There we go. So that is my fun fold using the Pick a Season stamp set and the heart-shaped stamp set from Celebration. I do have, I did say I was going to show you another version of that card. So here's the other version, and this version is not, it's not the fun fold. It just opens as such. And I just added the Daffodil Delight behind there. And I really do like that with the Daffodil Delight ribbon. That's new in this mini catalog. And then too, I did I needed some thank you notes. So I did a different color combination. And so that uses the Blossom Impressions Designer Series paper. The Starstruck embossing folder, that is free with a $60 purchase as well, as is the Blossom Impressions Designer Series paper. Just use some different colors with that on this one. And then I did kind of step that up a little bit and used colored cardstock behind that piece of Designer Series paper. Another classic layout for me. I just love layouts that can be used for a variety of stamp sets and designs. So there we have it. I'm so excited for Celebration and the mini catalog and online exclusives and the scrapbooking brochure and new kits. Just so many fun things to play with. So I hope you'll keep joining me for my lives and my videos. And if you have any questions, please give me a shout. I am really happy and here to help. So have a great rest of your Tuesday, everyone. Rest of your week and weekend. And we'll see you next time. Until then, happy stamping, everyone. Bye-bye.